Alright, in this video I'm going to show you how to broadcast live as quickly as possible. If you've just signed up to Radio.co and you can't wait to get live from your desktop computer or your laptop, this is the fastest and quickest route to doing so. So at the top here, this is the live broadcasting bar, and you can toggle this. If you can't see it, you click this little icon here and it will pop down. There's two ways of connecting live. If you're on a Windows computer, you can download our desktop broadcaster. I'm going to just quickly show you that now. So we download it here. There's a little tutorial, which is kind of like the one I'm recording now, and we'll click download for Windows. So once the software is finished downloading, we'll open the setup file. We'll just follow through the setup instructions very quickly here, leaving them all as default. And finally, we choose to launch the software. So now you're prompted to log in because this is running on your desktop computer. I'm going to set it to remember my password, and I will click login. I will then get to choose, if I've got more than one station, I can select the station I want to broadcast and click the next button. Now you can see it says live anytime enabled, which matches up to what I've got here. If you're one of the DJs, maybe DJing on a radio station, you might have an event scheduled and there might be a countdown to when you can connect. If this is the case, you'll see the countdown mirrored in this section here. Okay, so now what I want to do is I want to connect to my server. I will press the big red button which says connect, and as you can see, I now have a clock counting up which shows how long I've been connected for. I have the ability to mute music, mute microphone, and you can configure all this stuff in here if you click the cogwheel, but for now I'm just leaving this as default. Now you'll notice there's been a change on my dashboard. I now have a red status indicator showing that I'm on air, and this means that what I'm broadcasting from my computer is now connected to the Radio.co platform. So that is how quick it is to get up and running with our desktop-based broadcasting software. Okay, so the second way of connecting is using these details here. Now these will look familiar if you've ever broadcasted to any other Shoutcast or Icecast server. Effectively, there's a host or server name, a port number, and a password. Now these details are completely unique to your account. So if you're going to invite DJs to broadcast on your radio station, which we'll cover in the next video, their details will vary. They'll have their own set of details. These are really easy to copy across. But what we're going to do now is we're going to install a bit of software called BUT, or broadcast using this tool. If you just go into Google, type broadcast using this tool, and you hit the top link, this is the software we're going to be using, so we're going to just quickly download this to our computer now. The great thing about this is it works on both Windows and Mac. So again, I'm quickly running through the installation process to install BUT onto my computer. I don't know why they called it BUT, I think they could have come up with a better name personally. Okay, so now we've got BUT installed on our computer. As you can see, it's picking up my microphone as we speak. It currently says idle. So the first thing we're going to do is add all this connection information so it knows which server to connect to. And as I say, this works for both PC and Mac. If I hit settings, and then at the top here where it says server, I choose add. We'll give this a name, we'll just call it Radio.co. I can leave this option as is, Shoutcast, and what I need now is, first of all, host, which goes into the address field, port, and again, if you just click on these with your mouse, it will automatically copy them to your keyboard, so there's no way of making a mistake. And again, password, copy that directly and paste. So those three bits of information are what you need to connect to your Radio.co server. Really straightforward. We'll then hit the add button, and once we're ready to go, if I click the play button here, it says connecting, and now I'm connected. It's really that simple to get up and running. Now you can see I'm on air. That means my stream is live. Let's just take myself off there. So what will happen basically if you toggle this on or off there, and you can just use Radio.co as a 24-hour streaming server if you're not interested in using any of the automation features, and just send us a feed live from a studio at 24/7. We have plenty of clients doing it that way. But if I hit stop now, you'll see this goes back to not connected, and what will happen then for listeners, they won't get disconnected, they'll just hear a nice fade between what I've been broadcasting live and what is scheduled via playlist currently. So I've shown you how you can connect live really quickly. This works with any Shoutcast or Icecast compatible software. You can use things like Station Playlist, Sound Broadcaster, Radio Boss, Virtual DJ, just to name a few, amongst various other bits of software that are compatible to broadcast live to the Radio.co platform. These 3 bits of information are what you need to connect. So in the next video, I'm going to show you how you can invite others to come and broadcast on your radio station. Give them a time slot so they can't just go on air at any time whenever they feel. And we'll go from there.